All right, hello everybody. We are just getting things started here with our Hanover Horde C team taking on the Eagles from LoneTree, California. We're having a little bit of trouble getting our other teammate on from Towson. We had some little miscommunication with the coach there. But we'll get them online here pretty soon. Should just be hopefully a few minutes. But we'll go ahead and get this match started with the 2v3, and then we will get Wild Stampede on once we can get him into the match. So stick around. We'll be right back with match here in just a second. All right, we are back in here and ready to go. Again, apologies. We had a schedule change and a little bit of miscommunication for our Charlie team members. So we'll get started. He should be able to get him in here in the match pretty soon, but I don't want to hold up the other team too much. We had a late schedule change on this match. It was originally supposed to be later in the day. We switched it to earlier in the day. And unfortunately, between my coaches and I, we had a little bit of miscommunication there. So good opportunity there. Good early score here by Barebow Fraggins, able to knock this thing in. Playing with Tokyo Cannon today. It's actually usually Little Dog, but again, he's on his way into the schedule change early. Throws for a loop. But we'll get Little Dog and Tokyo Cannon in here pretty soon, and they will play this first match. All right, so a lot of back and forth. The Horde C team with an early 1-0 lead here. Again, first week of the season. We're kind of hoping we would have a small break going from the first, the end of regionals right into the season play, but it's been a mad dash these last few weeks to try to get stuff going. Good attempt there by Tokyo, but that gets knocked away. A lot of back and forth in this early match here with our Charlie team. Good shot there by Switch. Watching Tokyo here go for the challenge. That's Barebow Fraggins going after the ball here. Good block, but they're unable to get there, and that's going to tip in there. See, Barebow tried to knock it away. Little Creeper knocks it off the top of him. Is able to knock it into the goal and tie this thing up 1-1. It's going to go in favor of LoneTree Eagles here, our friends from Colorado. Good opportunity here when they kind of double commit there. Good opportunity. They're going to knock it away. Good shot there by Swift. Well, this could be an opportunity here as this bounces, but they do a good job knocking that up and out of the way. Good opportunity there for Barebow driving it towards the net, unable to knock it home. They're going to drive it the other way. And that's going to be a 2-1 lead here for the Eagles from LoneTree. So we still have Wild Stampede coming in. He should be here, hopefully here pretty soon. The coach is almost to the center to let him in. Again, my apologies to little Wild Stampede, a little miscommunication there this first week of the season. Big wide open shot there for the Eagles. Knock it in to make this a 3-1 game. Two minutes, 21 seconds left on the clock here. Good challenge, good follow-up there by Tokyo. That's going to go into the net and make this a 2-3 game. Great job by Tokyo following up on that kickoff. Able to get some air under it with them three triple committing, or double committing towards the follow-on goal. Left things wide open. Tokyo's going to go back and get that one, knock this off the wall. Back towards the goal for LoneTree. They're going to follow up for the double tap, unable to send it home. Everybody's able to knock that off the side wall here. It's going to go back and up over the wall. Kick back towards LoneTree. Barebo's there for the save. Able to carry this thing out. Carry this up off the wall. LoneTree's able to clear it out of there. Tokyo heading back to try to get that out of there, but LoneTree's going to be able to knock that thing home. It's going to pinch across the way, go to the corner of the goal, and find its way in. All right, charging in here. It's going to go off the wall. Could be dangerous as that bounces towards the goal. Barebo's going to be able to get that and drive that away. Nice shot off the back wall there. Roll up and around. Go to the corner. It's going to go in front of the goal. LoneTree's going to be able to knock that thing away. And we'll get that up. This is going to roll towards the goal here. LoneTree does a nice job knocking that back. Barebow charging in here. Double tap off the back wall, coming around. Horde's got to do something magic here to try to get back into this thing. Good steal by Barebow. Centered toward the goal here, but knocked away by LoneTree. LoneTree, nice redirect towards the goal to knock that in. That's an amazing off-the-wall play there for LoneTree to send that thing home. So 19 seconds. It would take a lot for the Horde to get back in this, but this is just round one. Again, they're playing down a player at this point and some substitutes. It's a tough weekend this weekend to get kids in here. We've had substitutes in every game we've played so far in this round one, going into between the spring and summer seasons here. And LoneTree's going to win the first one, so we'll go ahead and credit them for the first round. And we'll take a short break. We'll come back with round 2 here in a second. So stick with us. All right, we are into round 2 here. This is round 2. The first one was taken by the Eagles. I believe it was a 5-2 victory for the Eagles. But again, we're playing down a player. A little bit of miscommunication. Wasn't able to get a player on here, but we'll hopefully get him in here in these last few rounds. Hopefully the Horde can fight back here. LoneTree doing a good job. A little bit of bump each other. Tokyo gets the big demo. See if he can spin this around. Does a nice job pulling it out of the wall, off the wall. Turbos carries it down, tries to get it over. Little Creeper knocks it away. Shot towards the goal, and Swift 606 knocks it in. Makes this a 1-0 game early in this match. It's going to go. Shot. Just going to hit off the top corner there. Tokyo and Barrow try to fire it up. End up hitting it off each other. Tokyo's lining this thing up. Going to drive it into the corner. Good shot there. That thing's going to find its way in. And they're going to tie this thing up 1-1. All right, 1-1 here in round 2. Match play. Tokyo, big shot right off the kickoff. Little miscommunication on behalf of the Eagles team. He's just going to be able to drive right through. You can see they had somebody charging in. They end up tailing away and have to back out here. Playoff's going to wind up in the center. Bearbo's going to go up. He's going to be able to drive this to the corner. He's going to bounce towards the mid here. He's going to have to back up. Tokyo there, he misses, but that's going to be able to drive up and clear away with them not being able to do much with it. They tip it towards the center, though, right off the rails. That was looking really dangerous there for a second. Some bumping there. Looks like Tokyo ran right into the tailpipe of Bearbo. He's going to go up and over the edge here. Tokyo heading back. Unable to get back on defense, so you can tell he wasn't in ball cam. He needs to play more in ball cam when he's retreating back like that. Looks like it's right along the wall. Maybe he had some issues with his visibility there, but the player able to dribble right past him and get in the goal and tie this thing up. So there's two game modes that you can play in, which is ball cam and I forget what the other one is. Just basically straight up view. And ball cam focuses on the ball. It's a lot of newer players don't like to play with ball cam because it's a little bit hard to control where your car is going, but it gives you more visibility as to what is happening in the play. So you can tell sometimes if a player isn't reacting to the ball, chances are they're probably in the wrong ball mode, and I think that might have been what happened there. Tokyo accidentally knocks it towards the goal and knocks that in. That's going to give the Eagles a 3-0 lead here. Looks like he was trying to clear it away. Again, kind of finds himself awkward under the ball, gets right in next to it, and tips it in. A little own goal accident, but that'll happen this early in the season. Tokyo unable to get that. Barebo's trying to drive this back. Barebo's taking this down the far side of the field here. This is going to go up into the corner. Tokyo is able to keep it in zone here. Eagles knock it back. Big demo there. That's going to allow them to drive this right in front of the net, set up for their teammates. Nice shot, nice follow-up. It's going to be a 4-2 lead. Big kickoff win there, but they had a player right there in the back to knock that away. Barebo following this thing up, trying to put it home, but Eagles done a good job knocking these things away. Gonna drive this down here into the corner. So this has been a back and forth game here. But the Horde, again, playing down a player. We had, like I said, a little scheduling mix-up when LoneTree asked us to change the time. So we weren't able to get our third player on. Lots of moving parts when you schedule these seasons, and little changes have rippling effects, unfortunately. So Horde playing down a player again. The Eagles are going to win that round, so we'll go ahead and credit them their second point here. And we'll move into round 3, so we'll be back here in just a second, so stick with us. All right, we are back, getting ready for round 3 here. So let's see if the Horde C team can turn things around. Again, they're just a little bit twisted up here without their third player here, which is understandable. But this is just round 1 of many rounds this season. So see if they can put things in here. But this LoneTree team is doing really good. Able to knock it in. Bearbo was able to jump up and get that over and knock that thing in. So good job, Bear. LoneTree charging in there. That goes off the corner. Good demo by Tokyo. Alright, so Horde still with the 1-0 lead here. LoneTree threatening, get a couple opportunities. Unable to send it home though, and Tokyo is going to be able to take it the other way. LoneTree knocks it back to their defender, challenged by Bearbo. Going to drive up into the corner here. Bearbo tries to take it away. LoneTree being really aggressive. Gonna knock that clear off over here into the corner. Gonna be knocked to the far side of the field here. Back to the middle. LoneTree's not gonna be able to get a handle on it. Good threatening shot there by Tokyo, but knocked away by LoneTree. Coming back the other direction. They tried to center it, but that's gonna go up and over top of the goal and to the other side of the field. Good hit by Tokyo. Good powerful shot. Knocked it to midfield. Knocked back the other way by LoneTree again. Bearbo charging in there. He tipped back the other direction. Bearbo able to keep it in the horn zone here. And knock away. So good back and forth here between these teams. Bearbo tries to drive it in there. LoneTree comes across and knocks it away just as he's trying to threaten. There's a shot on goal by LoneTree. They're going to knock it home. Tie this thing up 1-1. Everybody's going to challenge that. It's going to go down LoneTree side of the field again. They've got things tied up 1-1 here. They have 2-0 lead, winning both rounds. So if they win here, they will win this first week match. good tip there by Bareboat, get it up and over, but LoneTree, just like they've been all day, really solid on defense and getting back there. Big demo there by Tokyo. Going down the far side of the field here. That time Bareboat gets demoed. He's going to follow this one up. Everybody's going to be able to go and take that off the top of his car. Just like that, they knock it the other way, and they're going to get another goal here. 22 seconds left on the clock. That's going to put them up 2-1. And another shot. That's going to go wide of the net, though. It was a little hard to tell from that angle. I thought that thing might sneak in there. 15 seconds left. See if Barrett can do something with this here. That's tipped towards the back of the net. Good job by LoneTree to knock that away. It looked like he was going to be able to carry that one in. But LoneTree is going to finish this thing off with a third goal. And that's going to give him a 3-1 lead. With just a couple seconds left here, that's going to do it for the Hanover Horde C team. LoneTree is going to do a really good job taking them out. Really good game for LoneTree. Again, we were down a couple players, but that's going to do it for this round. I want to thank our friends from LoneTree for a good match. Again, apologies to the little Wild Stampede not being able to get you on. We'll get you on next week, buddy. Unfortunately, just, like I said, just some scheduling struggles there when we changed this match late in the week. But we'll get them on there. Let's go ahead and credit the Eagles their third point for a 3-0 victory, and we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot. Take care.